Hello there, good morning. I'm just going to give you a quick overview of how ShutterPress works and how you can set up a gallery and get that on the front end really easily. So I've got an empty WordPress site here. I've already installed ShutterPress and I've installed WooCommerce on here as well, and that's it. Everything else is totally blank. So to start with, I'm going to go to ShutterPress here, click on Add New Gallery. First thing I'm going to do is give that a title. So I'm going to go for Demo Gallery at the moment, and then I'm going to add a few photos. So here we go. I've got a few mountain bike photos here that I'm going to upload. So while that's happening, just fast forward that and I'll catch you in a moment. Okay, so now they're all uploaded and I just click select to add them to to the gallery, and there you go, that's them all in there. So let's click publish and let's have a quick look at the front end. So I'm going to open this in a new tab and there we go, they're all in there. So that's how the gallery looks. That's a justified layout. So on all those photos there, if we click on any of these, we then get this light box pop up and we can scroll through them all there. And at the top, we've got an option to go full screen. Also can play through them all automatically. Got an option here to zoom in, download, and then this button here closes that. Also on the front here, we've got these little heart icons. So you can select these and you can go through and go, oh yeah, these are all my favorite photos. And then if you go up here, click show favorite photos, then it just filters those out and you only get to see the ones you've selected. This little icon here next to it is a download icon. Click on that and you can download the image as well. So if we go back to the gallery settings over here, scroll down here, this section here got various options of how to sort the images in the front end. So we've got by file name, shoot time, save time, and also upload time. This section here, you can choose whether you want to show the favorite images icon or make them downloadable. Now we've set those, just update that. If we go to the front end again and refresh that, you'll see all those icons have disappeared. So you can just use this as a normal gallery as well. If we go back here, the third option here, download full-size image. When you upload a high resolution photo to WordPress, it automatically makes a scaled down version. So this option allows you to choose whether the scaled version is downloaded by default or the high resolution version is downloaded by default. Password here. If you want to password protect the gallery, all you've got to do is put a password in here. We'll update that. And then now when anyone tries to log into that on the front end, they'll see a password form and all they have to enter is the password to get into the gallery. If you want a more secure option, you can create logins for certain users. If I click on that at the moment, the only user I've got in there is admin, which is me, but we'll just use that as a moment for demonstration. So now, because I've selected that, when a user then goes to get to the gallery, they'll see a login page, which is the standard WordPress login and makes it much more secure. You can, if you choose to, you can use both of these at the same time. So some users, they can log in, and some users just need a password to view it. That's entirely up to you, but they both work together. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to remove that one and leave the admin in there for the moment. Next section is watermarks. So you've got two options. You can either use the default watermark settings, which is set over here in settings, and then they'll apply to every gallery you use, every time you want to add watermarks. We're just going to uncheck that for the moment. I'm going to add a little bit of text here. That's my watermark. Opacity is how transparent it is, so I'm going to leave that at 50% for the moment. But you can just drag that backwards and forwards to set that. And the size, so that's set as a percentage of the width or the height. I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. I'm going to set that to 75, so we've got a nice big watermark on there. And here's where you want the watermark on the image. So at the moment that's set to center, but you can go bottom right, bottom left, etc., anywhere you want. And put that there. The other option, we're just going for a text watermark here at the moment because it's quick and easy, but the other option is you can upload an image. PNG is best, but then that then gets set as a transparent image over the photo that you're watermarking. So down here then we've got update watermarks and remove watermarks, and then this box here tells you whether the images in the gallery are watermarked or not. So to start with, let's just update those, and we get this percentage bar. They're done in batches, so that will update in a minute. Depending on how fast your server is, this can take a little bit of time, so I'll come back in a minute. Okay, so that's all done, and now if you look at this, this says all images in this gallery are watermarked. If I was to upload a few more images now, this would tell me that some of them weren't watermarked, so you'd get and it would be in red, so you'd get a nice warning here showing that you had a few more images that needed to be done. So if we go back now and look at the front end, do a little refresh. Right, so now we've refreshed that, you can see that all the images have a watermark. If we click on the light gallery, they're all watermarked, and the same if you download any of those images, the downloaded image will be watermarked as well. Okay, so we'll go back to the settings here, and if we scroll down again, we can go through a few more sections here. WooCommerce I'm going to come back to in a separate video, so we'll just move on to create a PDF from a template. If we go over here to PDF templates, there's one already installed, which is a fairly basic license agreement, and if you look, there's a few text replacement placeholders in here, so you can use any of these down here. If you go to ShutterPress settings and then business settings, you can define all those placeholders here. Actually, we'll go back to the gallery. If we scroll down here to PDF, we can select the license agreement, create a PDF. That's now created and ready to go. So lists all the PDFs you've created here. You can download it and have a look at it here, or you can delete it, and then this tick or cross here decides whether you want it in your download zip, which is the next section. So we'll go here, zip file download button, select that. You can either put an external link for a zip file in here, or you can upload a zip file you've already created, or the other thing you can do is create a zip file. So if we want to create a zip file of all the images we've uploaded, click on create zip file here. There you go. And then if we look at zip file contents, all the files we uploaded are in there, and the WM suffix means they've been watermarked. If we remove the watermarks, this warning will change and go red. If we change the file size here, let's turn these on as well. We'll see it now says you've got a warning that they're different. So we've got all the scaled images there. If we update the zip file, now they've all got the correct images in. If we want to add this in, we click that. It now says it doesn't contain the correct images in PDF documents. Update the zip file. There you go. Now that's been added in. Finally, we've got email setting here, email template to use. So we can choose an email template. This one lets your clients know that the gallery is ready, and that's already set up over here in email templates. You can enter any email addresses you want to in there. Or if you have users added here, which we should have admin added. Let's just update that. If we go back down here, that's now in the users to email. We can select that, clicking that button there, sends emails to everyone. If we go over here, we've got some logs that tells you exactly what we've done. And then over here, it tells you how many views we've got. So total views from non-logged in users. And then here we've got how many logged in users have viewed it. So thanks for watching. And as usual, get in touch if you've got any questions.